Gabby Pietros remains identified.
Terrain's very difficult.
As Florida's governor commits resources to tracking down her missing boyfriend. Harassment on horseback.
I was horrified by what I saw.
Allegations of rough treatment for Haitians trying to enter the U.S. And President Biden standing before the world.
We will lead on all the greatest challenges of our time.
Then having a high-profile sit-down back at the White House. These stories and more coming up on Newsbreak.
Hello, South Florida. I'm Christopher Gomez.
And I'm Danelle Dukin. Today is Wednesday, September 22nd, 2021.
From the South Florida Media Network's Biscayne-based studios in North Miami, this is SFMN Newsbreak.
With the latest news on Petito's case, a makeshift memorial appeared on the same location of her last Instagram post. Yesterday afternoon, the desperate search for Gabby Petito ended as the FBI officially confirmed that the body found in Wyoming on Sunday is hers.
FBI officials also confirmed in a tweet that the initial determination for the manner of death is homicide. However, the cause of death is still pending as officials wait for autopsy results. Meanwhile, here in Florida, the search continues for Brian Laundrie. He's Petito's fiance and a person of interest in her death.
Terrain's very difficult. Essentially, 75% of it's underwater. And other areas that are dry, we're trying to clear. So we're expecting to get wet by the end of the day and check the entire area for Brian Laundrie.
Florida Governor Ron DeSantis tweeted yesterday, at the request of Northport Police, law enforcement has been assisting in the search for Brian Laundrie. I have directed all state agencies under my purview to continue to assist federal and local law enforcement as they continue to search. We need justice for Gabby Petito.
The Homeland Security Secretary telling members of the media he is horrified by images that show U.S. Border Patrol agents on horseback confronting migrants at the U.S.-Mexican border. Border Patrol agents on horseback appearing to use aggressive tactics when confronting thousands of migrants, many of them Haitian, still gathered under the Del Rio International Bridge in Texas. Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas said the department would investigate the situation.
I'm going to let the investigation run its course, but the pictures that I observed troubled me profoundly. More migrants very quickly to other processing centers so that we can ensure their security and safety and the security and safety of the community.
He said a dramatic change at the border is expected in the next 48 to 96 hours, but many are hoping more is done to address immigration beyond the current situation.
President Biden delivers his first address to the UNGA since taking office. And as the network's Abdul Jabbour reports, it was at yesterday's annual gathering of world leaders. Abdul?
President Joe Biden delivered his address to world leaders at the United Nations for the first time, pushing for unity on issues such as COVID-19 and climate change.
Calling it a crucial decade for our world, President Joe Biden presented his first speech to the United Nations since assuming office, delivering his long-term vision for the global community.
Complex the problems we're going to face, government by and for the people is still the best way to deliver for all of our people.
The meeting of the General Assembly amounted to a major credibility test for the president, currently facing international blowback over mounting issues, including the U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan. Biden defended his decision while looking ahead.
Conflict in Afghanistan. And as we close this period of relentless war, we're opening a new era of relentless diplomacy.
Reaffirm America's leaderships on issues like climate change, global health, and fighting hunger at home and abroad.
We will lead on all the greatest challenges of our time, from COVID to climate, peace and security, human dignity and human rights, but we will not go alone.
The UN Secretary General calling this speech in history a moment of truth, urging nations to unite.
In action, just when we need it most.
And raise hope for the greater good.
There are problems we can solve. Humanity has shown that we are capable of great things when we work together.
Biden promised to fight for diplomacy during his speech at the United Nations as he faced international crisis. In the Control Center, Abdul Jabbour, South Florida Media Network.
The first January 6th defendant to start his sentence is a man from Florida. U.S. Capitol writer Paul Hodgkins, who was from Tampa, began his sentence in prison on Monday. After accepting a plea deal for obstructing the congressional process, Hodgkins fired his attorney in an effort to reverse his sentencing. His new lawyer is challenging the original sentence that claims the previous lawyer was ineffective.
Governor Ron DeSantis has appointed a new Surgeon General who has a pretty unconventional approach to tackling the pandemic. Yesterday, the governor assigned Dr. Joseph Ladapo, a UCLA doctor and health policy researcher, to the position. The new Surgeon General is against school closures, lockdowns, and vaccine mandates. He says he believes the fear has gone in the way of policymaking.
It's a pleasure to be here. I'm just really very happy to be here in Florida working with Governor DeSantis and the leadership here in Florida to really think thoughtfully and in a very positive way.
Ladapo believes vaccines aren't the only solution to combating COVID-19 and encourages other alternatives like weight loss, exercise, and healthy eating habits.
All clear at the New Orleans Superdome after a fire forced workers to evacuate. Flames and heavy smoke were seen from the roof of the Superdome yesterday afternoon. There were about 70 workers present when the fire started. All were evacuated with only one worker being hospitalized for minor burns. As of yet, there is no information to the cause of the fire.
McDonald's is not playing around, making a big change to its Happy Meal toys.
That's still ahead, and so is this story.
Why I do have that is my dad is a cancer patient. My husband is a cancer survivor.
A class over masks caught on camera. Newsbreak will be back in 2 minutes.
See us dream. See us remember. See us protest.
You matter. Your feelings matter. Your identity matters. Everything about who you are matters.
See us fight back. See us rebuild. See us shatter stereotypes. See us inspire. See us united. See us now.
COVID-19 has changed how we show up and show out with our family. Now it's time to take the first step that lets us get back to talking smack with a side of mac and cheese. Before we can safely come together, we need the facts. As COVID-19 vaccines become available, you may have questions. Should I get it? Is it safe?
Should I wait?
It's smart to question. Now, get the facts at getvaccineanswers.org so you can make an informed decision when vaccines are available to you.
Red in the face, a confrontation at a face painting booth over a requirement to wear masks.
And that is...
Millie Warren is a face painting vendor who put down her brushes and picked up a cell phone.
She was working at her booth near Sacramento Monday when a customer had a vocal objection to her mask requirement. She has a very important reason for the policy: the health of her relatives.
Why I do have that is my dad is a cancer patient. My husband is a cancer survivor.
The incident could lead to criminal charges.
Attention McDonald's fans, your favorite fast food restaurant is getting an ecological upgrade to its infamous Happy Meal toys. On Tuesday, the Gold Arches announced that it would greatly decrease the use of plastics in its Happy Meal toys worldwide, replacing them with 3D paper-based items. In 2019, 2 girls from the UK started a viral petition towards McDonald's and Burger King, asking them to stop handing out plastic toys, which gained more than 500,000 signatures. That's all the time we have for Newsbreak. I'm Danelle Dukin.
And I'm Christopher Gomez. Make sure to check out sfmn.fiu.edu for news anytime.